Hi, Dee Maselli here, back again with another video on transforming your health. So the question today is, get healthy to lose weight or lose weight to get healthy? It's kind of like the story, what came first, the chicken or the egg? If you're like me and so many other people, our first goal is often to lose weight. Perhaps you gained weight over COVID or for other reasons, and now you want it gone yesterday. Am I right? So I'm feeling you. I feel your pain. So losing weight is easy, right? Not. Okay, the short answer is no, it's not. Especially as we get older. Yes, even if you are approaching 30, you're going to notice changes in your metabolism. You'll find that gaining weight is often easier than losing. Every decade over 30, even I could say for some over 25, your digestive enzymes do start to lessen and your metabolism seems to lose its oomph, it loses its strength. And so let's dig into that question. Should I get healthy to lose weight or should I lose weight to get healthy? And we'll find that those answers really go hand in hand. So one thing I always caution my people with, and anyone that I talk to about health, is do not believe that there is one pill or one plan that you can follow for a few weeks and get to your goals and then maintain them. If you go back to eating the foods that you were eating before and the drinks that you were having before that were unhealthy to you to begin with, okay, that is just not going to happen. So often, because I am a keto health coach, people will say, what about this keto pill? Or what about this keto powder? Or this amazing keto bar? All of those products are great, but they are not the answer, okay? The answer is really eating whole foods, in my opinion. And not all ketogenic people obviously agree. Some are more carnivores and some are herbivores, and so there is a variety of opinions out there. But I am of the belief that it is not healthy to eat so strict with keto that you have no vegetables at all. So that's something important to consider. So trying every fad diet out there can have serious health complications for you, both short and long term, right? You never know, like some of those pills contain caffeine in them to give you energy. So it's giving you a false sense of security in terms of like where you really want to be. And anything that commits you to a long-term taking of a pill just to feel energetic is obviously not a healthy option, okay? Yo-yo dieting, there's tons of research on this, and it could cause you to have long-term health issues such as insulin resistance, heart disease, diabetes, and the list goes on. So following a rigid and unrealistic diet tends to lead us back to the same unhealthy eating patterns as before the diet because it just is not sustainable. It's not something that you want to keep doing. And then it also validates our concern that health food has to taste bad and only junk food actually tastes good. So it really is almost a self-fulfilling prophecy, okay? So we don't want a diet that is rigid and unrealistic and is boring, okay? It's not good all the way around. So for sustainable results, it is best to take a gradual approach to changing your eating patterns. Here are a few steps on how you can get started. Number one, start noticing whenever you are really hungry or if you are reaching for food because of a social or emotional event, right? Social events are easy. We're at some kind of event and there's just plates of food everywhere, okay? It smells good, it looks good, everyone else is eating. So socially, those are pretty easy to recognize. Sometimes the emotional things we don't always check in with and we're not always in tune with. So at the end of a hard day, if you're feeling any kind of way, anxiety, racing thoughts, any of those things that can happen in the evening hours, that is often a time where we use food as a comfort. So really just starting to notice it, not necessarily like you're going to halt it immediately just because you know that's what it is, but maybe slowing down enough to try to replace that with something else that can make you feel better, okay? And we'll talk more about that. Start noting the first hour of day that you eat something and also start noting the last hour. Total up the hours in a day that you're not eating food and see what that looks like. you want to start narrowing your eating window so that perhaps you can start with something simple like eating at 9 and stopping by 5. Or if you're an early bird, maybe starting at 8 and ending at 4. Okay, eating after 5 p.m. goes against weight loss. We have a drop in digestive hormones, specifically one called leptin, after 5 p.m. So it makes it more difficult to digest anything. And sometimes the American diet, we're so busy during the day that we tend to eat most of our food at night, which is probably one of the reasons why you could have experienced some weight gain. When we give ourselves that 16 or 18 hours, if we do that 8-hour eating window, we're giving ourselves a large chunk of time for that food to get digested. And then we're giving ourselves time to let the digestive system rest and rejuvenate. Okay, so that is a really critical piece. The next one that you can start to implement right away is just start reducing portion size. Okay, checking in halfway through the meal to see if you're satisfied or still hungry, slowing down the eating process. Okay, one of the ways that we sometimes don't even realize that we are eating so much or that we're eating so quickly is that we're doing it while we're on the computer, or we're doing it with the TV on, or we're having conversation that we don't even realize we finished the meal. And we're like, wait a minute, we're looking for more food because we don't realize that, we're satisfied already. So it's checking in throughout the meal and slowing down and actually chewing and enjoying the food, right? Many of us also grew up with the idea that we had to clean our plate. So we're trained that way. So unless we challenge those concepts, we're going to keep going that way. So checking in, again, self-reflection is a big piece. Okay, and then the last one that we'll talk about today, because I don't want to give you too many, but these are the steps that you can take right now without doing anything drastic, just a little bit more reflecting. Okay, and so number 6, the last one, is start reducing the fast food. So much of fast food is chemically altered and very unhealthy. Also, the very cheap and not so good for us fats are used in creating those quick breakfast sandwiches, those quick automatic foods that are dropped in a fryer later and then served to you like that. Food scientists are creating flavors to keep you coming back for more. That's just how it works. Okay, so just to recap, number 1, start noticing if you're really still hungry about midway through a meal, or if you are really hungry, or is it a social or emotional trigger that's happening in your life that is causing you to reach for food. 2, start noting when you start and stop eating, to see what your eating window is so that you know where you're starting from. Number 3, start narrowing that window once you know what your average pattern is. Number 4 is allow time for your foods to process in your body. So at least resting your digestive system for 16 hours a day. Okay. Number 5, start reducing portion size and checking in to see if you're still hungry. Okay, don't follow the rule. We have to clean our plate. We could always save that other half for another meal or a snack. And the last one, number 6, is start reducing your intake of fast and convenience food, okay, to avoid the chemicals and the unhealthy fats. Okay, so remember, if you want to start shedding some pounds and keeping them off, you have to realize that you are changing your lifestyle. And start with small ways. That will ensure that you develop habits that will help you achieve long-term success in weight loss and improving your overall health. Look for upcoming videos on how to make small changes that you can implement daily to change your lifestyle so that you can feel more energetic and healthier too. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you would like more healthy lifestyle improvement tips, please subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Sunday. Thank you so much for watching today, and stay happy and healthy until next time.